Oh, seriously? Hey guys, welcome to another conversion showcase video with me, 6 Plus Stevo. Straight off the bat, it's a bit of a lie really, because these aren't really conversions at all. They're not even kit bashes. These are more counts as, but I think they work really, really well. I wanted to get some Weirdboyz in my army. I had a look at the ones GW was selling. There's only one, I think, available, and I wasn't overly keen on that model. So I started looking at alternatives, just looking at ideas and thinking of different ways how I could convert ones. I couldn't really find the bits I wanted in my bits box and bits in the 40k range, so I started looking towards Age of Sigmar. And started looking at bits there I could use, like shamans and stuff. But what I decided to do in the end was go with getting this set, the Bone Splitters Savage Aurochs. These are cool models. They're like orcs, but even orkier. Great kit. The reason I got them was because I really liked this model with the banner, because I thought that will make a great Weirdboy staff. So yeah, so I got this kit. You get 20 in there, and you get enough to make 2 of those banners. So that was ideal. So using them, I decided to make 2 like so. Now the Weirdboy is basically the equivalent of a knob, like a big mech is like a knob. These aren't quite that big, but they are bigger than your average orc boy. So what I've just done is I've glued them onto a bit of slate and stuff, just to accentuate the height a little bit more and just make them stand out. And I think they work really well. And the fact that they're maybe a little bit punier than a big mech doesn't really bother me, because they're Weirdboyz. You could say their strength comes from their warp magic, you know. But this one, I used the champion model there, give him a nice sort of it's got like a nice knuckle duster tooth thing going on there. Looks pretty savage. The banner is just awesome. It just makes such a good Weirdboy staff. And I love the pose he's got, just sort of screaming up at the sky, looking like he's absorbing all that war energy. Could go a bit out of control. They usually do. I think in the last game I played with this guy, actually, he had too many boys around him. And what is it? For every 10 boys around them, you get a +1 to your psychic test. So they can cast the spells no problem, but at an increased risk. And he promptly blew himself up and took out a load of boys with him. But that's part of the fun of orcs, that random nature. They get a bit carried away. But yeah, that's that one. The other guy, I used parts from the musician as well. He's got like some sort of skull of some beast that he's killed, and so I just went with the whole kind of bone theme for this one. I chose the head that's got the bone in the mouth, and he's got this skull, and I think that maybe in his simple mind, maybe he killed this beast once, and maybe in some sort of weird ceremony or something, thinks that this thing grants him good luck and gives him his power. So that's the kind of story and fluff I've gone behind for this character. He carries it around and he thinks all his war energy and stuff emanates from this skull. But yeah, there you go, guys. 2 Weirdboyz done really cheaply. The set cost me about £25 on eBay. But what I plan to do is, for the other 18 guys in there that I've not built, I'll probably sell most of those sprues off on eBay and get most of the money back. Alternatively, you've got all those boys, you could use those parts to customize and, you know, add an extra little flourish to the rest of your other units and characters. You get a lot of shields and stuff in there, so you can put those, slap those all over your vehicles, particularly if you are playing Snakebite clan. These guys are ideal. I mean, I would love to see a Snakebite boys mob made out of these guys. All you'd have to do was, replace, I would just sort of, the hands would hold up and slice them off, and then stick on the hand holding the slugger or a shooter, and then kit them out with all these sort of shanks and stuff they've got going on. Would make really cool sort of savage orc snakebite boys. There's a lot of uses for these guys, so a good tip for you, if you are converting and kit bashing and stuff, look towards Age of Sigmar stuff, because there's some amazing orc stuff in that range, that you can swap between sets and kits and really add in some nice little customized touches, make the army your own. But yeah, Snakebite players out there, Savage Orcs, have a look at them, because I think you could come up with some really cool customizations and designs. But yeah, there you go, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all the usual. And I'll see you on the next one. 6 by Stevo, signing out.